Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kudash. And Shani Kabad Gadawala Requab Quayim Nawa Ba'ashala Yakim Nawa. And that's the belongers to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom. Wabarakim Labakonyam Shal Yasharala. That's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. And as always, may a double portion of the Holy Spirit be put upon all the brothers that are out there on the highways and byways, offering your bodies as a living sacrifice out there on the front lines. So I just wanted to make a quick video concerning the only merchandise that's going to be left on these shelves in these stores, if you will, when all the supplies run out. And we're going to see really quickly what that is. So this is the book of Proverbs chapter 2, and the point is at verse 11, but we're going to start reading at verse 8 on down. So verse 8 says, He keepeth the paths of judgment, and preserveth the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness, and judgment, and equity, which means balance, yea, every good path. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, meaning your mind, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, and this is the point, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. Because what's the process? First, the Lord opens up your spiritual ears and eyes to particular knowledge. And then from that knowledge, the Lord will put you in a predicament, in a situation for you to apply that knowledge that he gave you. That's known as wisdom. The application of knowledge, that's known as wisdom, right? And then because you apply that wisdom or use the knowledge, then what you got from the situation was experience. And from that experience and that wisdom, then verse 11 now kicks in. Discretion, one of the attributes that you get from wisdom and coming out of that trial. Discretion shall preserve thee, and understanding shall keep thee. Because we always like to bring out Isaiah 33 verse 6 that says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, meaning it's going to keep us rooted, right? It's going to keep us strong and still standing, right? But it's because one of the attributes of wisdom is that you gain discretion. The Lord will give you particular knowledge and then put you in a situation for you to apply that knowledge, which is wisdom. And then you're basically, or the Lord is basically leveling you up. The Lord is taking you to the next level in this truth, building up your spirit. That's why we have to constantly thank the Lord for everything that he puts us through, because even if we don't realize it right then and there, somehow, as long as we continue to stay faithful and just trust in the Lord's process that he has for us, then we know that everything the Lord put us through is going to pay off. And then in these times to come, I guarantee each and every single person, each and every brother, and even I'll say sister out there, will have certain situations that we're going to be able to look back upon in these times of anarchy, and we're going to know how to move properly, and we're going to have discretion and particular understanding that's going to guard us and protect us and keep us safe. We'll know how to move in the spirit, basically, because of all the knowledge that the Lord has given us, and then the situations he put us in to use that knowledge, and therefore giving us wisdom and discretion, discernment, understanding. That's why all this is important. We always like to talk about building up your spirit, and what else? What word am I thinking of? Spiritual preparation, basically. That's what this is all about, spiritual preparation. So really quickly now, let's look up this in the translation comparisons, because I like doing that. Boom, boom, throw it back on now. Proverbs, now that's all I want to come through. Proverbs 2 and 11, look at the CSB. It says, discretion will watch over you, and understanding will guard you. Let me see. Something different. Ooh, check out the NLT. The NLT says, wise choices will watch over you. Understanding will keep you safe. Let's keep going and see what else we see. Those are probably all the best words we're going to find. NIV, discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you. Yup, and that's the point right there. The YLT. I've never heard of the YLT, but it's pretty interesting. This verse, thoughtfulness doth watch over thee, understanding doth keep thee. Cool. And that's the point right there. Now let me jump over to the book of Proverbs, the 3rd chapter. Proverbs chapter 3. We're going to start reading at, verse 13. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Her meaning what? Referring back to wisdom. Why is that? Because gold and rubies and precious stones and anything else that you can think of cannot give you the attributes that wisdom is going to be able to give you, which is what? Discretion, discernment, understanding, equity, balance. And all of those attributes is what's building up our spirits in order to preserve us or guard us and keep us safe in these days to come. That's why the scriptures talk about, and then in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, when you start reading around verse 70, it goes into how there's going to be turmoil and an uprising against those that fear the Lord, right? Because we know that Esau is going to come down having great wrath. Now, when that happens, it says then. So after that happens, meaning then it shall be known who are my chosen. Because we're going to have to go through a trial period first. The Lord's going to put us all in particular situations, and our job is to continue to remain faithful in these situations. And through the Spirit, we're going to be able to do so because of all the situations and experiences that the Lord put us through in these days, in the previous months, in the previous years and years going back, ever since we came into this truth. Once again, I'm going to keep saying it. It's always been about spiritual preparation for this day that we're quickly coming into right now. Shoot, I'll say for the day that's here, because this coronavirus and this lockdown that's happening all throughout the globe, as the elder apostle Tahar said, this could be it. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go watch it. I think it's on GMS DocuTube, if I'm not mistaken. But this really could be it right now. We don't know it, but our job is to act like it is. And shoot, this is what we've been waiting for. So we've been building up our spirit for these days, and we have to be excited about these days to come, because prophecy must take place and Babylon the Great must be destroyed in order for our nation to rise up, in order for us to officially be ruling with Yahweh Shai. So with that being said, let me jump over now to people trying to talk to me outside. I'm trying to make a video. You know what I mean? Messing up my train of thought. Not Revelation 13. Really messing up my train of thought. All right. Revelation is either 2 or 3. Let me put it in. And this, Lord's will be my last precept. Then we'll call it. Remember. Hold fast. We'll type that in. Now I know y'all know what I'm trying to go to. Hold fast. Revelation. Let me say the New Testament. Boom. Revelation. It was a 3rd chapter. No, it wasn't. Yeah. Oh, it's 2. Okay. So even heard fast and repent, if thou shalt now come with thief night. Okay. Yeah, 3 and 3, and there's 2 and 25. Let's see what 2 says. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. Oh, that's a good one too. Revelation 2 verse 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And what is that? This wisdom and knowledge. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. And that's exactly what we're waiting on. The scriptures talk about this being the patience and the faith of the saints. So in order for us to gain this prize, what do we have to do? We have to hold fast, meaning put a firm, tight grip on this wisdom and knowledge and keep it and remember it, especially coming into the times that we're approaching. I want to jump over also because I think this was the main one that I wanted to read, Revelation chapter 3. And what was it? Verses 11, maybe 12. Maybe that was it, chapter 2. Either way, we'll read it all. Revelation chapter 3, verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And that's the point right there. That's exactly what I wanted to get, because we're looking for a reward out of this. The scriptures talk about how wisdom and knowledge is what leads to a kingdom. And what do kings wear? Kings wear a crown on top of their head. And that's exactly what we're going to get, Lord's will, as long as we continue to strive for this truth unto death. We're going to get that crown. As a matter of fact, we already have it in the spirit. We just have to truly believe it and hold on to it. You see, the elect have already overcame the world because Yahweh Shai overcame the world. So we already have the victory in the spirit. We just got to hold fast. That's even knowledge, knowing that we already have the victory. That kind of knowledge is what we have to hold on to. So no matter how bad it seems in these times to come, no matter how bad the situation seems like you're in, how impossible it seems like you'll never get out of it, remember the Lord is going to make a way for you to get out of it. He always will. So with that being said, that's all the precepts. I actually had a few more, but people walking by and talking to me and stuff. So I'm going to end it right there. Seems like a good spot. I pray that this video was edifying to all of the elect. Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Chakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.